know, we've all heard the impending real estate crash that's coming to the United States. Interest rates are at an all-time high, home prices are super high, and according to experts in the industry, we seem primed for a recession.
I think we're headed to recession. I don't think there's a choice.
But there's something else happening that you probably don't know about. And it's something I definitely wouldn't expect you to know if you're not actively involved in investing in real estate. So what is it? People are defaulting on commercial loans. I know many people, many people who own thousands of units who were not able to secure their financing. They went in there with a bridge loan and were looking for bridge financing. If you don't know what bridge financing is, the bridge loan is just like a bridge. It's a way to get across to the other side. Well, a lot of these syndicators, so this is what I'm primarily talking about. Comment below if you know what a syndicator is. A syndicator is someone that pools money together. Grant Cardone is a syndicator, probably the most famous syndicator. They pool money together from limited partners. So the limited partners have all the money at risk. The general partners generally have little money at risk, and they generally sign on the loan. So what's happening is these interest rates that these syndicators on these properties that they bought, their plan was buy this one, raise the capital, because this is the business model. They get a percentage on the raise, they get a percentage on the management, and they get a percentage on the financing. So they're making 3%. So if you raised $100 million, you can do the math real quick. They're getting 3% on top of that, plus other fees, regardless of whether you make money or not. But what's happening now, a lot of those loans, because they've adjusted, the other thing is not just bridge financing, but you have adjustable rate mortgages. What happens when you have an adjustable rate mortgage and it's at 4% and just up to 8%? Your payment almost doubles. So now you've got these people. So what happens is they have a cash call. Well, if you pooled all this money together with all these investors and you got to say, hey, I need a cash call. What's that mean? You just invested in this deal and I need more money. And guess what happens? The investors lose steam. The general partners lose steam because they're tired of pouring in their money, and then they give it back to the bank. Have you heard of a non-recourse loan? Do you know what a non-recourse loan is? Well, non-recourse loan is something that a lot of sophisticated investors tout as the best thing because you can basically default on your debt and they have no plans against you. But my insiders have told me that these banks, because they know that people are defaulting and they know that they're putting the screws to them, that they are basically trying to get these people to sign these forms that says it is recourse so they can go after them personally. So the big secret that's going on is that the commercial real estate market is imploding. Not just the multifamily, not just the commercial real estate and office real estate, and retail is imploding right now, and you're not hearing anything about it. And residential foreclosures are rising, but those houses are going back to the banks left and right. So what does this mean and how does this impact you? Long story short, you need to buy a house ASAP, because no matter what's happening out there, it doesn't affect you. If you buy a house for yourself, you always want to treat it as an investment. I just had one of my students last night reach out to me and they said, Troy, I found the house for us. And I looked at it real quick and I said, no, that's not the house. It's $400 a square foot. They're in Colorado. I looked at the market. I said, no, you got to realize that you make money on the buy. So don't get caught up with like looking at your price tags. Don't get caught up at looking at interest rates. Don't get caught up on what's going on in the market. Get caught up on finding a good deal today. We are actively buying properties in this market, no matter what the conditions are, but we're also pivoting. We have gone from flipping a lot to now we're trying to wholesale a lot. Why? Because the flipping market has been decimated because of the interest pool, right? When there's a ton of buyers out there at 4% that can afford to buy a $200,000 house, and then that interest rate doubles, guess what? Those buyers go away. They become renters. So now you just have less buyers. Imagine you're fishing in the ocean and there's a big pool of fish. They just went away. Fishing zone's dead. So that's what's happened here. But if you focus on always buying a good deal, like Nick, the editor, buying a great deal, like Danny, who's back there, buying a great deal. If you focus on buying a great deal, you'll always do just fine. So make sure you get started investing in real estate. Don't listen to others that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Don't worry about the commercial real estate crisis that's coming. It's not going to affect you unless you're looking for a great deal, because there's going to be plenty of great deals coming soon. Talk to you the next one. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you take action, and make sure if you need a coach, hit the link in our description, schedule a free coaching call, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.